indoctrinate your children, and they're after your Second Amendment. Don't ever forget it. They're after your Second Amendment. And with the Republicans, I can tell you one thing. Nobody's going to hurt your Second Amendment. Nobody. In their campaign to transform America, Democrats are becoming increasingly totalitarian, suppressing dissent, defaming the innocent, eliminating due process, staging show trials, and trying to overthrow American democracy to impose their socialist agenda. Make no mistake, if the Democrats get back in, you will have a depression, the likes of which you've never seen before. And you are doing well. How are your 401ks doing, by the way? You wouldn't feel at all angry if they went down in half. And then in another year, half of that. That's what's going to happen. First, it was the Russia hoax. Then it was Mueller. Remember Mueller with that hoax? The biggest lie ever foisted upon the American people, okay? But everybody stuck with us. If anything, we became more popular. Maybe more popular. I mean, last week, Hillary Clinton, Crooked Hillary as we affectionately call her, so is there any place you would rather be than at a Trump rally on a beautiful, wonderful evening in Louisiana? I don't even know. Would you rather be at LSU versus Alabama or a Trump rally? Let's take the Trump rally. But Democrats must be accountable for their hoaxes and for their crimes. Now, corrupt politicians, Nancy Pelosi, and shifty Adam Schiff, and the crooked media have launched the deranged, delusional, destructive, and hyper-partisan impeachment witch hunt. Now we go again. Except a lot of things have happened. Because, you know, I don't know if you saw, I just got off, I'm coming off the plane, and they hand me, look at this character. Okay, they just hand me this story. Coup has started, whistleblower's attorney said in 2017. You know when that was? That was a long time ago. It's all a hoax. They say January 2017, a coup has started, and the impeachment will follow, ultimately. It's all a hoax. It's a scam. And you know who helps them? These people right back here, the media. And then it said, oops, the light's going to go off. The CNN light is going to go off. It said, from the lawyer, a sleazeball. It said, I predict at CNN will play a key role in @real Donald Trump not finishing out his first term. Can you believe this? This is a whole, and this was done a long time ago. Then he goes, as one falls, two more will take their place, referring to outgoing Trump administration employees who, by the way, have been put through hell by the sleaze back there and by crooked politicians. It just came out. That's the whistleblower. You know the whistleblower, the one that came out with this, oh, the Trump said this and Trump said that. And then when they heard my real phone call, the whistleblower disappeared. Shifty Schiff, he's a corrupt politician. Schiff didn't want to have the whistleblower anymore because nobody thought I was going to release the phone call. But as soon as I released the phone call, and you don't like doing that with a foreign leader, because you got to deal with foreign leaders. You don't want them to think. Today I spoke to President Erdogan of Turkey. I don't know. Is he worried that we're going to release it all over the world because somebody said something that could have been a little bit wrong? You can't do that. You can't do that. Now, in this case, I had a perfect phone call, a totally perfect phone call. And you know, anybody that can read, you saw that on Mark Levin. But the whistleblower, before they knew I was going to release, he came out with a whistleblower, you know, like he's some wonderful person. Take a look at the whistleblower. But the whistleblower came out with this horrible statement about this call. So I really had no choice. I said immediately, talk about transparency, I said, release it immediately. And then the whistleblower saw it, and Shifty Schiff saw it as a total crook. Schiff saw it, Pelosi saw it, and they said, we got a problem. We don't want to have anything to do with the whistleblower anymore. And the whistleblower disappeared. You know who else disappeared? The second whistleblower. And you know who else disappeared? The informer to the whistleblower, if there was such a person, which I doubt. So here it is. Just came out. It's a disgrace. I'll tell you what, it's so bad. These people are bad people. And it's so bad what they do to our country. They rip the guts out of a country, and it's a shame, and they shouldn't be allowed to do it. And people should stop. Maybe go to the Supreme Court, maybe, but they got to stop it, because we have a country to run. And these people, in order to do things, are willing to do illegal acts. It's an illegal act as far as I'm concerned. Last week, the Democrats voted to nullify the ballots of tens of millions of Americans, disgracing themselves and dishonoring their oaths. Now, the good news, the Republicans were unanimous. The Republicans finally stood together. They stood together. Because, you know, the Democrats are lousy politicians. Lousy. They have open borders. How do you like having an open border with Mexico? Do you like that? The Democrats want open borders. They want sanctuary cities. You're not too big into sanctuary cities. With John Bel Edwards, you will soon have a sanctuary city in your midst. But the Democrats, think of it, they want open borders, which means crime. Now look at what's going on in Mexico. And I'll tell you what, I have to thank the Mexican government in one way.